It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Cowboys and the Giants on Thursday night.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Set for a good matchup in one of the premier divisions in the NFL. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Greg, you never get a chance to really rebuild. Everyone wants you to win right now in this division. And they've been taking turns at the top of the division. 19 years since the Eagles repeated as division champ. Dallas won it last year. Who knows what we're in store for this season?
Yeah, it just shows how hard it is to win year in and year out consistently in the
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on a Thursday night. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants led out by their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Here he is. It's year 6 in the NFL. He was the 6th overall pick back in 2019 out of Duke. And Jones still at the helm for the Giants.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
On first down, Jones. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Second down, zone read, and he keeps it. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Jones. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's the man signed from Houston. It's Devin Singletary. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll run once more with Singletary. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Shotgun now for Jones. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? To throw is Jones. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This about as short as you can get. His kick is perfect. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the 1 interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
Now, man, back for his second go-around with the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
Again, here's Zeke. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him.
Kayvon Thibodeau brings him down for the sack, and he's coming off a really impressive sophomore campaign. Really improved his production numbers from his rookie season, nearly tripling his sack output. If he can make another massive leap here in 2024, this Giants defense is going to have a good young player on their hands.
On the return, it's Tracy. Oh, looks like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Singletary. And he'll get forward for a couple. Maris Leofau, they're on the stop. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he will go down here, but there is a marker on the field, and the defense may have gotten a head start on that one. So now, after the penalty, a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Jones. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Now, a handoff to Singletary. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw is Jones. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Back deep to receive, the explosive Cavante Turpin. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Handoff here to Zeke. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Pistol now for Prescott. That's into the hands of Turpin. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Cowboys.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the give, it's Elliott. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. Tyler Smith, guilty on that one. On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. And that ball picked off. It's the ball hawk, Trayvon Diggs again.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's complete to Elliott. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Giants' 28-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Prescott. Now a screen set up for Elliott. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. Got a man. That's Tolbert. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Prescott again. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Before the kick, we get a timeout taken by the return team. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. That one on the former number 7 overall pick back in 2022, Evan Neal. Now Jones. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in...
Now Mike McCarthy not happy with that call, and he has thrown the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. On the handoff, Singletary. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go back to Singletary on 1st down. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing, Jones. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Jones. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. To the air again, Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Now a give to Zeke out of the gun. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's Zeke. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6. They'll stick with Elliott. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3.
Offside. Defense. Automatic 1st down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Prescott. A throw on the move is caught.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. Now Prescott. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Makes the score Cowboys 10, Giants 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense running back Devin Singletary back on the field. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Jones going to hang on to it here. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
At their own 32-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Going to start this on the ground with Elliott. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Dak to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Back to throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On the give, it's Singletary. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Jones to throw on 2nd down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen on now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. To return, it is Turpin. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
First down, Prescott. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Dak. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the ground, it's Elliott. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Jones. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Elliott out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Plenty of good games to choose from in that early window. We'll highlight the one down in Tampa, a big test for the Bucs at home as they get set to host the Philadelphia Eagles. More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the Washington Commanders. And then finally, a good one on Sunday night between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. The Cowboys were treated to a fine first half from number 4, quarterback Dak Prescott. He's got the lone touchdown of the game on a touchdown run. We'll see if he can get it going through the air as this one goes on.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense and veteran Ezekiel Elliott making their way back out. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Second down, Prescott. And that ball incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook.
That's complete to Elliott. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Giants offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. That one incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll run straight ahead with Singletary. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Donovan Wilson will bring him down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the draw, here's Elliott. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. Now going to get a stoppage, injured player. Oh, it's C.D. Lamb who is shaken up. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Prescott. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. An injured player down there, and that's the man they can't afford to lose. It is indeed Dak Prescott. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This one, returnable. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Jones. Open man, the veteran, Allen Robinson. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball.
Oh, a loose football. The Cowboys have it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Lance looking to throw. A short throw caught by Ferguson.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Complete to number 9.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st down, Dallas.
To throw, here's Lance. There's Ferguson, the tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll go with him again. Stopped at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
Now Lance. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Luke Schoonmaker, touchdown Dallas. That his 1st touchdown this year. Tight spaces down there, things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense, and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball, and that's what he's done in this one. A give right side. This is Singletary. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Jones. Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw and brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Lance. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Automatic first down.
Here's Lance. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A run here right side with Elliott. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Lance. Now a screen set up for Elliott. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Throwing, Lance. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And the Cowboys are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. We'll toss here to Zeke. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. Now he takes off. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good. The Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Giants 3. Brendan Aubrey.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Tracy now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Good for the New York Giants. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Now, a handoff to Singletary. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Sending a receiver right. Again, it's Singletary. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. And that is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the 1st half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the 2nd half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At their 49-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. First and 10. Here's Elliott. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. Again, here's Zeke. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. He's got his man, that's Slayton. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2.
At the 35-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's to Robinson, he's got it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And the Giants first down. First and 10.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 more yards. That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the
Again, they'll
35-yard
throw
line.
with Jones. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And the Cowboys are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Cowboys offense and their running back set to go once more. And they look to finish it off here in the fourth. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. On the give, it's Elliott. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
They'll stick with Elliott. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. We'll try the left side here with Elliott. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. The throw, left side, that's Johnson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jones now on 1st down. He's got his man, that's Neighbors. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 46-yard line.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Andrew Thomas, guilty there. From the gun, it's Jones. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Again, it's Jones. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll go for it. It's Jones. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster, and I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
The Cowboys offense ready to take over once again. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
They'll run it here with Zeke. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To the right, here's Elliott. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. That's on the rookie, Cooper Beebe. Now Elliott. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Jones. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Jones. The left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now Jones. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Jones to the air again. Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's another New York Giants.
Here's Jones to throw. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Throwing, Jones. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Throwing now is Jones. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Going to start this on the ground with Elliott. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ground, it's Elliott. The defense stringing him out. No gain, back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Receiver in motion, going right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. We're about ready now for the punt.
Brian Anger in punt formation for the Cowboys.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. They'll have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.